Ready, set, game.
I only make hits.
Welcome, Police Quest 2. Let's see here. Yay, we're starting over here. Let me fix the screen. It doesn't quite look right. It's a little cut off. Yeah, that's what I see. Now you see what I see. All right, we're starting over because I think something was wrong with that last game. I don't know what's going on. We definitely have some deaths though. I think we're like at 3. Really, maybe more like, if I count the times we didn't die, but we got like fired, maybe it's 5. But yeah, we're just gonna start over. So we kind of have done all this already, but take keys, open glove box, get our business card, which we have foolishly written our locker combination on. Open the door. We've never left the police station, so we haven't done much. Not unlock door, solely lock the door. I don't know if that matters, but it's Sierra. We must be vigilant. We're here at the apparently not Lighton, but Lytton Police Department. Unlock the door. Let's go inside. All right, let's do all the stuff we had already done, and then we'll start doing other stuff. Hopefully. Open bin. Kit. Close bin. All right. So that's our field kit with our fingerprint dust, our camera, other detectiving things. Welcome in, Uberkitten and Maxilla. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if it stutters. I've got Chrome open again, but I'm looking and it looks pretty solid. On my phone anyway. I didn't look at it, but our combination was... Yeah, I remembered it. There's Marie, our girlfriend. Somehow we have a high gloss poster of her from the beach. That also is... I mean, lockers are a weird size. That's a weird size photo to have at this time. But Gold Rush, really? Which one? That last one? I haven't looked at those yet. It was the choppiness. The one with all the stream drops. Stuttery. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to think of when that was. I may not have noticed. Sometimes I'm a little oblivious. You'll probably notice that. All right, we got a sight in our gun. Get ear protection. All right. I'll save after we do all this. I don't think we'll die unless we do something stupid. Where ear protection? Stuttery? Yes. It is a word because I know what it means. Whether it's in a dictionary, I cannot say. I've always, if Rugrats taught me anything, and it did, it's that as long as someone knows what you're trying to say, the word is valid. Load weapon. Raise weapon. Let's take our first shot here. I like to do a square on the 10. Let's see here. Really, we should be over a little, but we're trying to pierce the 0 here. All right. Stuttery has been a word since 1930. There you go. See, someone made it up. Someone in 1930 said it, looked around and said, is that even a word? And no, it wasn't, but it was then. Press view. Is that right? Yeah. Whoa. That's off differently. I wonder if it's different each time. Huh. Because it was lower. All right, let's see. Up 6, right 8. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did one more because I don't know if when the screwdriver appears there, if it turned it. Oh, stuttery. Oh, no. Press back. I'm going to blush. Raise weapon. And try to hit the 0 again. There we go. Bam. All right, let's see if we did good. Lower weapon. Press view. I'm not happy with that. I know it seemed to make noise like it was happy. I feel like, let's see if that was 9. 1, 2, 3. That may be good enough for Officer Bonds, but it is not good enough for us. We must... Whoa! There we go. Lower weapon. Press view. How did it lower? Whatever. Up 1, over 1. Let's see if that actually made a change, because I didn't push it after the, like the screwdriver just appeared there, but I don't know if that. Face the target. Press back. Raise weapon. Uh-oh. I respelled it weapon. Raise weapon. No, oh my gosh, I did it again. Hold on. There we go. Getting ahead of myself there. Lower weapon. Press back. No, it's not back. Press view. What? What? What tomfoolery is this? I think something's not right here. All right. Apparently this might be a mini game and not a real like situation, because that can't be right. That would have worked if I had a French pistol, yes. What are the French weapon makers? I don't know their names offhand. I'm sure there must be some. Replace target. Press back. Raise weapon. All right. Place target. I'm confused. I should have just stuck with what they had. Oh, back does work. I keep almost typing back, and then I have to push press back, but apparently just back works, so never mind. Lower weapon. Press view. Of course, I'm still saying press view, but whatever. It's drifted to the right some now. How very strange. I hope we never have to fire quickly. Lower weapon. Press view. There we go. All right. I'll live with that. It's a little to the left, but whatever. It's good enough for police work. All right. We're going to unload our clip here. Oh! Ha! All right. No, we're not. Return the ear protection. Thank you. Get ammo. All right. Load pistol. Get ammo? Ah, I figured. All right, let's save here. We're going to save this under sights adjusted. There we go. We're now well adjusted. Well, our firearm is anyway. Oh, dear. Let's go to work. No briefing room, I notice. There we go. Bonds, we have bad news. Jesse Baines has escaped from Lytton City Jail. Not only has he escaped, the captain says, but he took the jailer as hostage. All right, now, what does he want us to do? I've named you and partner Keith, Special Task Force of codename Target. I want you boys to answer any and all calls remotely connected to this dirtbag. Find a mugshot of that punk and get on this immediately. Okay. So we're just answering calls. And that's where I've screwed up. I keep trying to leave. Looks like a character from like a Golgo 13. We're going to play that soon. All right. Let's get our wallet. We never got that. Look wallet. Good. We don't have it. We definitely, by the way, we definitely could have our wallet beforehand, and I don't understand how. Get wallet. Get note. Read note. Sonny, thank you for turning my life around. Love, Marie. Kisses. XXOO. Now, we tried to flip the letter, but we were trying to turn it over. Turn over letter. No. Close drawer. Whoa, how do you spell drawer? Close the drawer. Ooh. We should get our keys. I guess, do we just sit and wait for the phone? Answer phones. The office is equipped with 5 desks, file cabinet, a locker, and various other items hanging on the wall. One of the desks has a computer. One of the desks is a computer. Ooh, a computer desk. Yeah, the NES game. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw that. Really? Oh, excellent. That's what we're going to play. I didn't know if it was good or not. I remember it from my childhood. My brother would rent it, I think. And I didn't understand what was going on. So I always did badly. I also, because I was young and you do this, you know, I always thought that it and Rescue Mission were the same game, but just different parts of it. I think because the sniper on the cover of, or I guess it's Golgo 13, with a sniper rifle or the scope or something on the cover. And so as a kid, I always thought those two games were just, yeah, sort of melded together. There's our captain eating some ice cream. I had some ice cream earlier. I poured milk into it and shook it, and I made it a milkshake. I then dumped cake into it, and I made it a birthday cake milkshake. It wasn't anybody's birthday. We just had birthday cake laying around because we are the sort of folks who have birthday cake laying around. I didn't add sprinkles, but I should have. I also didn't add whipped cream. I normally do. I normally do both of those. My wife has a extensive coffee bar that includes sprinkles of various types, syrups. I don't drink coffee though, so I don't normally go over there. But when I make a milkshake, usually I go raid the sprinkles. I didn't this time because I was in a bit of a rush. And the rush was to go upstairs and drink my milkshake, which was promptly stolen. I only drank about a third of it. Oh well. It happens. I thought maybe the phone would ring, but it sure isn't. Let's go see. Maybe we'll talk to Keith. What's he got to say? You go ahead, partner. I'll be right out. Well, see, he implies we should leave, but from my understanding, that is not what we should do. Maybe we go to the other rooms. Maybe like the drug people get a call. Talk. Okay. Maybe talk, man. Narcotics Detective Steve Jones says, looks up. Hey, Sonny, would you like to hear one of my favorite poems? Yes. Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't... If this is dirty, I didn't understand it, so I apologize in advance. Soap Sud Sadie yelled out, "Hey, y'all, get out of my way while I'm mopping the hall." She mopped and she slopped till the cows came home. Now she's mopping and slopping home all alone. I feel like that's probably dirty and I don't understand, but you should join Narcotics Division. It sure beats dead bodies. Walk lady. No, talk lady. So it seems like you and Maria are getting kind of serious. She seems nice. This might be a guy. Yeah. Appearing out of touch with his surroundings, your old detective friend Lloyd Pratt slowly looks up and says, "Well, if it ain't Mr. Homicide himself." Oh boy. Feel a little tension there. Feel a little tension. That guy is not a fan of us being on Homicide with our blonde hair. "I don't know what you're doing in here," the lieutenant says. "What I'm doing here? I'd rather sell motorhomes in Siberia." Well, I'm not sure if that's... What are you looking for? I don't know, a phone call. I'm looking for a phone call. What a rat race burglary division is becoming. Someday maybe I'll be working Homicide. At least we all have computers now. Just one per division, but hey. You have your orders, Bonds. Old mugshot. Yeah, so I have that look old mugshot. I'm holding it. Examine Jesse Baines mugshot. Oh my gosh. Mughot mugshot. Okay. All going very well. Look inbox. Look message box. You read your subpoena. You're commanded to appear in Superior Court of Lytton Division 4 as a witness for the people in the matter of defendant Jesse Baines. Notification of date and time will follow. You can't believe it. Just a year ago, you put this rat behind bars, and he's already coming back for retrial. How am I supposed to answer the phones? Give mugshot. There are no mugshots here. Oh, God. Maybe I can do it out here. Yeah, an old mugshot of Baines. Jesse Baines. Ask about Baines' case. They keep the field kits in the bins right there behind the counter where they've always been. Well, I reckon. All right, let's save this as leaving the station. I might get in trouble for this because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I legitimately have no clue where we would even drive to. I assume the jail to go investigate the escape. Put kit in trunk. Close trunk. Okay, inspect car. Yeah, all right. Lock door. Sit. Or open door. Wait, what's the rush anyway, says Keith. I feel like Keith is trouble. He smokes like a pack a minute. 53 Mary 2, you hear the radio crackle. I have a traffic for you from 53 Mary 1. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, go ahead with your traffic. Where the hell are you, bots? You haven't followed your orders. Get back here now. All right, so let's go ahead and reload. That's not really a death because we're not in trouble yet, but I wanted to make sure I remembered right. I'll add a death. What the hell? We don't have many anyway. How am I wasting time? Does anyone know how to answer a phone that's not ringing? Sit. Look at phone. Look messages. Look message box. Get subpoena. Okay, we just push it back. Yeah. Check voicemail. Check answering machine. Pick up phone. I always want to do this. Hold on. Let's pull up the manual for 2 seconds. Anyone seen the manual? Anyone seen the manual? There it is. All right. Ah! Spoiler alert. Dial 9, yeah. I want to dial... Where's that? Here it is. Let's call this Sierra customer support line. It's in the book. So what does that say? It's 209-683-6858. That should be easy to remember. All right. So it's 209-683-6858. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's do our dashes. I have the manual up so you guys can't see it, but so I'm not actually remembering it. Hello, this is... Ah! It worked! Hello, this is Sierra Online's customer support. May I help you? Police Quest 2. Oh, help. You don't think this program is that sophisticated to have a whole customer support within the game? If you want real customer support, use a real phone. All right, and then one more. It's the bulletin board. Maybe it'll make modem noises. The phone is busy. Unfortunately, the BBS is so popular that we need more than the 16 phone lines. But try again in a few minutes and you might get through. Click. Ah! They know their audience. What about just like the classic? Is that normally what it says? What if I just do something like... Respect no one is there and hang up. I wonder if it's the same like... Yeah, it's just random depending. That's fine. Cool. Well, 0. City, please. Let's just see if he's registered. Maybe he's around. Don't show us that name. What's Marie's last name? Just escape, yes. Just Marie. Oh, Wilkins. There we go. Use phone. Call Marie. I didn't think 0 would work. That's great. $4169. 4169. Calling it more? Hi, this is Al. Al Lowe. Hi. Well, hello, Sunny Bonds. I don't know how you got me. Must have been a bad connection. Since you sound like a potential customer, let me tell you about a new game out. Oh, this is a Loom situation. I just finished a great game called Leisure Suit Larry Goes Looking for Love in several wrong places. LL2 for short. You'll love becoming Larry Laffer, who's a little bit like all of us. A jerk, a nerd, and a loser. But you can help Larry improve his self-esteem by finding the girl of his dreams. So how does it sound? Awesome. Oh. Great. Okay. Cool. Good. Well, go to the nearest software store and buy a copy. The funniest and funnest game I've ever played, and I'm sure you'll like it as much as I do. I don't know about that, Al. If this sounds like a promo, it is, but then why else did you call me? Please note, though, that Leisure Suit Larry is not, I repeat, not based on my own personal experience. I gotta go. I'm working on my new game. More sales. Leisure Suit Larry 3. No, I actually love this. I'm pretending to be. Leisure Suit Larry 3 featuring Polyester Patty. Oh, and by the way, have a nice day. No. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't think we'll enjoy it as much as you did, Al. It's just Al again. Bye. I gotta go. Bye. I just hang up on Al. No, thank you, Al. I was hoping to get Roberta, actually. Well, are we doing our job? Give Keith mugshot. Oh, I before E, except after Keith. Give Keith mugshot. There are no mugshots. That's right. This is the sand. Jim is a muscular, quiet man. He has nothing to say to you. Well, at least he's not a quiet, muscular man. Right. Look at the map. All right. You go ahead, partner. I asked him about Jesse. You go ahead, partner. I'll be right out. All right. Where's the switchboard? Hey, this guy's gone. And is this person new? I don't know if I talked to her. Lady. Detective Laura Gomez comments, sure is nice to be out of traffic division and into burglary for a change. Oh, and this burglary guy is like, oh, burglary sucks. I want to be homicide. So grass is greener. Well, you know what they say about homicide? The grass is greener everywhere else, but it's redder in homicide. The grass is redder. Redder in homicide. Ask about Jesse Baines. Okay. Maybe I should have said just man. I'm not close enough. Does that mean I need to become better friends with him, or like I just need to stand in the right spot? Okay. Look at this robe. Let's get this. Ooh, let's get that hat. It's not yours. Yeah. Get coat. Not yours. Brilliant. A famous Sierra slow start for me. All right, let's go to the manual. Let's go to training up front here. Homicide investigation. No, there is no homicide though, right? But we are homicide investigating. But there hasn't been a death. Just a kidnapping. I'm reading the computer procedures because there's a password. Maybe I'll have to ask someone the passwords. Radio procedures. What about this? Assess situation, check vital signs. This is all very like later. I'm not really at a homicide. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna ask Keith about Jesse Baines. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is helping me. I love how Keith wanders the room, smoking. You go ahead, partner. I'll be right with you. Captain, I asked Captain about the phone call. Captain's on the phone. I have an idea. Lytton Jail. 1699. Here we go. Did I get that wrong? Was it 1669? Surely the jail would answer. This lady's gonna hate me. 1699. The jail isn't answering? All right. Can't type there. Keith's now got his feet on the chief or captain's desk while he's eating ice cream. Maybe Keith has a call. Ask Keith about calls. You go ahead, partner. Ask Captain about calls. Not now, please. I'm eating ice cream. God. This police department is realistic. Ask Keith password. Draw weapon. You clear leather at record speed and think, why did I do that? Yeah. Let's deal with this like a... The shooting will definitely attract attention to the brass. Yeah, I think so. Empire State Building made of cheese. Wait, hold on. I'll write you at Happy Meadows. Thanks for playing Police Quest 2. Now calm down. Detective Sonny Bonds goes berserk. Shooting spree stuns. King near death. Only daughter Rosella vanished. It doesn't say that second part. I'm just interpolating what it probably would say. Well, that was a fun death. What would old Whipplestick do in a situation like this? What a strange game. Look computer. Maybe there's a notepad to it. Look binder. Look computer. Turn on computer. What's firearms? I'm wasting valuable time. Yes, I've noted that. I'm at such a loss. Does anyone have any ideas that aren't from a place of knowledge? He told us to answer the phones, answer any call that has to do with this. Oh my gosh, look in my basket. Yeah, subpoena. I know. Look board. See the shooting schedule. I am not behind on my scores. Okay, maybe is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to the range and be awesome. I'm gonna go ask the desk clerk about my scores. Give me something to do while I wait for a phone call, apparently. Ask man about schedule. Ask man about scores. Ask man hearing protection. Ask man about talk man. Talk man. Ken. Ask Ken about scores. Oh boy. Let's go just like score really well. Load weapon. Raise weapon. That said that we can't load it because it's already loaded. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Almost went deaf. Get ear protection. Wear ear protection. Okay. Raise weapon. All right. So that was a full clip, although I had to dip into the other clip. Press view. That's pretty good. Not sure about that one, but your gun is raised. Slowly but surely, we'll shoot the criminals. And based on that last firing, random people in the street. Press view. Yeah, there's always one, isn't there? Well, that's okay. Take target. Exit. Take off ear protectors. Get ammo. 2 clips. Excellent. All right. Give target. Give ear protection. Did that just fix our score automatically? Or is there like, is that just a later part of the game? My goodness. Oh, start earning money. I'm behind on my scores, huh? Maybe I can look scores. Open kit. Plastic baggie for drugs. Camera for taking pictures of drugs. Casting plaster for taking casts of drugs. Glass vial for liquid drugs. Eyedropper for dropping eyes. No, for dropping drugs in our eyes. Fingerprint powder for finding out whose drugs they are, along with the brush and the tape. Oh no, we're murder now. We're not narcotics anymore. These are all for murders. Sorry. Close kit. We are homicide. Maybe I'll look at this bulletin board. Maybe someone's like, look, bulletin board. That's not how you spell bulletin. Look board. Nothing of interest here. Oh, but that implies there might be interest. So maybe burglary has like a... Because I think that was vice, right? And this is burglary. Look trash. Look paper. No. This is the most confusing intro so far. Yeah, I'm not earning money. You gave me an impossible task. You told me to answer phones that aren't ringing. Sit down for a while. Have a secondhand smoke break with Keith here. Read note. Yeah. Open cabinet. Open Jesse. Maybe there's like info in here. Frank Sloan, Jesse Hiram Baines. Turn page. Woody Roberts, Don Colby. Okay. Let's try to call them. Also Marie Wilkins. We tried to call Marie. So Woody Roberts and Don Colby. So that's Don Colby. That's a cheese. And Woody Roberts. That's, I don't know, Toy Story Roberts. I don't know. I'm just going to try to remember these. Wixom State Pen. Oh, Keith was interested in what we were doing, so he came over. Use phone. Lytton. Don Colby. Really? Woody Roberts. Or what about, what was his other name? Oh, here we go. More assistants, 555001. Yeah. Would he Roberts what? Yeah, he took Bert's rubber. No, that Ernie has a rubber ducky, doesn't he? What does Bert have? Stole Bert's. It's weird. Each new game, I have a different like feeling of confusion more than the last. Like this is, it's like it seems like it should be so easy to do, but like, look, if I was a real police officer, I'd go to the jail and be like, "Hey, what happened? My murderer escaped. Can you tell me about that?" But instead, call the jail, no one answers. If I try to leave, I get fired. So I'm just hanging around. What do we got in our bags here? Handgun, extra ammo, keyring, unmarked car keys, money clip, a thank you letter, wallet, handcuffs, field kit, old mug shot, your LPD business card. Maybe it's like the old game. Maybe I'm supposed to ditch my like unlock locker. Personal effects here. 36, 4, 12. Place keys. Put keys in locker. Put key ring in locker. No, close. Or get picture. Do we try that? Look picture. You took this picture at the beach. It says, "Love Marie. What a girl." Turn over picture. No. Look locker. Completely empty. All right, close locker. And wash hands after shooting. Wash hands. You wash, rinse, and dry your face and hands. Hmm. 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 Answer any and all calls that may have to do with this. Turn on radio. Get radio. Where do I get a radio? I should have a radio, right? Open kit. Get radio. Close kit. Open bin. Close bin. Guess we could have a radio call. The homicide, surely they carry hand radios. Open other drawer. Yeah, just in case. I'm wasting valuable time. Oh. Well, I guess we could all just hang out. Chat. Oh. Wait for call. Ask Keith for a cigarette. You go ahead. I'll be right out, partner. Maybe I should like talk to this guy. Give mugshot. Gosh. Now we're waiting in line. Maybe he'll go away if we just change screens. Give Mughost. Mughost. Ask about APB. You will not use the words APB in this game. Kind of looks like we're in a cartoon and someone's thinking about like so it's like a head. It's the neck down here. There's their mouth. This is their hair, and they're just thinking. They're like imagining a police station. Or it kind of looks like a tree. I don't know. Open locker. What about this? Put mugshot in message box. There are no mugshots here. I kind of want to get my gun out and shoot the captain again, but I'm going to try not to. Try not. Open door. Use bathroom. You hold your breath for the duration. Sit. Use bathroom. You have a tune as you relieve yourself. Strangers in the night. La, da, da, dee, da, da. Is there an inventory? Yeah. We don't really have much of nothing. Handgun, ammo, key ring for our car, unmarked car keys, a money clip, a thank you letter. That's Marie. A wallet, that's just our badge. Our surfing certificate, not surfing, scuba diving certificate, and our like identification. Handcuffs, those are just handcuffs. Field kit, it has like fingerprinting stuff, cameras, collection vials, things like that. An old mug shot, that's Jesse Baines, and our business card, which has our name on the front and the combination to our locker in the back. So if we hand it to anyone, they can get in our locker. Flush, stand, flush, toilet. Good idea. Open door. All right, well, we've successfully used the restroom. Listen. Listen call. Just over here. Bruce Spaghetti and Nitsu. Yeah, I need to wash my hands. Yeah, that would have killed us in the other game, wouldn't it? What kind of CR game is this? Well, it's the kind where you can do this. Let's save in case something happened since the last. I'll just save over that. Cops can be dirty. Yeah, you gotta wash your hands. All right, here we go. Not again, you think? I keep drawing this gun in the darndest places. I'm dry firing my gun at the captain here. Well, holster gun. Oh man, this is baffling. Let's look at the, maybe we're getting the car wrong. Let's look at the procedures again. Here we go. Back to the manual. We're gonna get excited. Let's see if there's something about the car range, the car functioning like it was in the first one. There's the mini walkthrough. Should we look at the mini walkthrough? Here, I have an idea. Well, I'll have to get on the webpage here. To cops can be dirty? Oh, to me dry firing, right. He being the captain, I know. He's either eating ice cream or on the phone, neither of which he seems to pay much attention to anything else during. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. All right, I started a poll. Oh, that's way too long. It's supposed to be a minute. Play with power. All right. Well, there we go. We'll see what the poll says after we've played with power. That's easy. I can just swap it right here. Computer Gaming World. Thanks for the redeem, Maxilla. That'll buy me some time here for my errors. Yeah, this is February 1989. Look at this. $3.50 from your local newsstand in February 89. Number 56, Computer Gaming World. We made the cover right there at the top. Battle Chess, Wizardry 5, and Police Quest 2. How exciting. How do I do this? There we go. Did I not spell it right? That sounds about right. I think it cut it off. That's where I'm going with it. I spelled it right, but it's Twitch only allows 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 37 characters. Oh, play Actraser's gaining steam here. Or was I? Oh yeah, I think we're done with the cover. This looks like oh, it says right here F19. Okay, Microprose. Yeah, looks like a Microprose flight sim. Pros flight sim. Special reports on CES. It's like every magazine we look at has the CES. It's like a constantly going on, the Consumer Electronics Show. EA's Modern Wars. This guy's got tanks and some sort of keyboard. And they're giants. I don't know, they're doing some sort of play battle here. Weird is like they're sort of shooting at each other, but missing horribly. This one's doing something useful. It seems to be attacking some infrastructure over here. But anyway, let's zoom in and see what we got. A little more than that. A little more than that. A little more. A little more. There we go. The Bard is back. Bard's Tale 2. Bard's Tale 2. Never played Bard's Tale 1 or 2. Police Quest 2, page 42. Wow. F19 designer notes. Wizardry 5. TV sports. TV sports football. CES looks like we're going to come to that first. Let's see if there's any letters in this thing. Oh, the Maelstrom. I love that. That's the SNES version, right? I mean, not what they're covering, but like 5 is the one that made it to SNES. Is that correct? The Maelstrom. That sounds right. Unless it's always called that. Oh, who do we have here? Can't quite read the placard. Looks like some generals through time. Ancient Art of War at Sea. This is Broderbund. This is the Manhunter folks. The Ancient Art of War and the Ancient Art of War at Sea. Best action strategy game. Software Publishers Association. Here's a peek. Oh, F-18 Hornet. Oh, Chop and Drop. That's not what that's called. That's what is that called? Is that Karate Fighters or something? What was that called? Just Karate? Chop and Drop. That's the one where you can drop their pants, if I remember. That must be the drop of Chop and Drop. Predator. Downhill Challenge. Sword of Sudan. We played that on Amiga too. Zany Golf. We need to play that. That sounds my speed. That's my kind of game. Some mini golf. Here it is. Chop and Drop. The Last Man Standing takes all in this full contact karate game. 1 or 2 novice Chuck Norris's compete with the computer in a joystick-driven free-for-all. Players can use up to 16 different karate moves while trying to land the most blows in timed rounds. Circle Reader Service number 2, $29.95. International Karate. That's the one. IK Plus, yes. Do you want to play Actraser? No, I don't. Sword of Sudan. I love how large the sprites were in that. That game was not easy from what I recall. Anyway, Wizardry 5, pushing that. Here we go. Letters. This is my favorite. I wish you would give the listings of all computer systems for a game. For example, Manhunter is not just for IBM, but also for Apple IIgs and C64-128. I have the feeling I've missed out on more games through your magazine simply because you didn't list all the types available. I counted 3 games and taken a peek that are in 2GS format, but were not listed. Is your magazine entitled MS-DOS World or Computer Gaming World? Bob Campbell, Downers Grove, Illinois, and also that was Julie Freeman, Cupertino, California. editors. Taking a Peek is based on actual product received. Many times we receive one version of a game prior to press time, publish the peak from look at that version. Then it may take anywhere from a week to several months before we get the other versions of the game. For this reason, we started a conversions received column to keep readers updated on products that for their favorite computer systems. Remember, CGW works on a minimum of a 2-month lead time. A program arriving in December usually will not show up and Taking a Peek till February. Oh, if it arrives in their office in December. Gotcha. We're constantly working on 3 issues at once, and it is possible that a version will arrive after we've printed the game ratings or Taken a Peek. It is not our intent to slight any computer system. However, we do not want to mislead our readers by printing that conversions are on the shelf before they actually are either. What a reasonable and measured response. Remember that one magazine where the letters were answered by, like, I don't know. They just gave it to, like, the intern, and he just was, like, going off on people. It's like, F you. I don't care about your stupid 2GS. Oh, what that was the best magazine. I'll have to go back and look. Soaring into 1989. Hey, it's Lord British. Richard Garriott there in his robe. The snake on it, Ultima there. Robots, samurai cameras, fabulous babes, and a lot of TV. Repairman from Iowa. Note Ozzy Cadenza in foreground of top picture. Oh yeah, y'all see Ozzy Cadenza up there in that foreground of that front picture at the CES show 1989. It must be him right here because he's kind of looking at camera. I don't know. If anyone here notices Ozzy, let me know. Salt. Clockwise from above, one of Data East's bad dudes. There he is playing the Bad Dudes arcade game with his Bad Dudes leather jacket. Big Bird hanging out. I didn't even have to read that one. I know who that is. And also CGW staff looking for Leisure Suit Larry in the wrong place. The Media Genie booth. All right, so they were looking for... They went to the Media Genie booth to try and play Larry previews. They failed. Obviously. Joker Poker, $200,000 jackpot. Oh, wait, it's a real contest. I thought that was just the name of the game. Odyssey Joker Poker features 90 player capacity, open-ended discardability, selectable deck size and hands per player, password-controlled gambling system with automatic accounts. Whoa. What? Whoa. And 5 free entry forms for the $200,000 Aussie Joker Poker contest. Each month from December to April, winners of 240 Joker software games and 4 finalists will randomly drawn from all entries received. With a guest, the 20th finalists will be flown to Las Vegas to play Aussie Joker Poker for a first prize of $100,000 at the Golden Nugget Casino. 1,220 prizes, value up at $200,000. 1,200 are $29 to $49.95 disc games, depending on the format. So that's $60,000. The highest score gets $100,000. Second gets $5,000. What a drop to second place. Oh, Bruce Spaghetti knows Big Bird. Excellent. I used to love as a kid, I would just watch over and over that one where he packs up his suitcase and he gets blue at some point. Can't fit his ball in the suitcase if I recall correctly. I always wanted, when I was a kid, I was like, I want to pack up my suitcase and go on adventures. Didn't have a suitcase though, so it made it difficult. Never had a chance to run away from home because I didn't have the luggage. Arkanoid, Bubble Bobble, Sky Shark, Renegade. These are all the games we usually see here. Jet Fighter. I don't know the Colony. That's different. Time to get serious. Board up your windows, yank the phone out of the wall, and tell everyone you know that you're moving to Tibet. Finishing this game will take some time and dedication. Sounds like our kind of game. In the colony, you take on the role of the regional marshal for a given sector. As the marshal, you'll find yourself responding to Mayday signal from scientific research colony. You have a near miss with a black hole and crash land on a planet. Therefore, the game begins when you regain consciousness. You have to rescue survivors if there are any, repair your ship, and use whatever force is required to destroy an unknown alien race on the verge of invasion. Wait, whoa. That's a sentence there. Destroy an unknown alien race on the verge of invasion. So I'm just going to say that in my way of speaking, if I said something was on the verge of invasion, it's what's being invaded. If it said on the verge of invading, then they would be the ones invading. But I don't suppose it matters technically. As marshals from a more primitive era might say, it's all in a day's work, ma'am. Marshalling your forces, then slipping a little pun here. I can't believe grown-ups do this for a living. Oh, we're gonna have to read about this guy and his whip. I mean, I think that guy is. That's a look. What are we reading? Notes on the Conference on Computer Game Design. All right. So he's giving a talk, and it says here, Chris uses gestures, whips, and CCW. That's this magazine, I suppose. CGW, I see it's a G. To drive home his points. Chris Crawford. I'm sure we've heard of whatever games he's made. Trying to find where it says it. Incremental method involves tuning a few systems rather than every system. A game, espouses Crawford, is a system with a huge system of interacting subsystems. 99% of games are incrementally created, but don't take my word for it. Take a look at CGW's. And then he read Taking a Peek, from which Arkanoid and Pac-Man, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't. Anyway. What an outfit, too. Let me know what games. Yeah, Mysterious Bestie, you like blah, blah, blah. What games Chris Crawford has designed? Or is he just one of those like talkers who talks about stuff but hasn't done it? I can't say I recognize any of the faces in this audience. Let's see if it has any names. Dave Mincone. Russell Sipe. Trip Hawkins. That's okay. Well, that's EA CEO Trip Hawkins. I probably wouldn't recognize him, but he's CEO of EA. Noah Falstein of Lucasfilm and Chris Crawford have a typical discussion between game designers. So that's the choking here. So of course we know this is Chris Crawford from his whip antics, and that must make this Noah Falstein. These are world famous designers taking a break and discussing design theory. I wonder if we should recognize them. I just don't see anyone that stands out, but these are, maybe they're younger than when I've seen them and I don't recognize them. This is kind of weird. The Legend of Black Silver. Look at this monster. This is great. Love these old ads. Is that the same monster right there? Sort of loses something in the translation, doesn't he? Just looks like a drunk ogre from a swamp complaining about people being there. But here he looks awesome. Just giving this guy a hug. Everything looks real flat. I like the way this is drawn. It's very interesting. Typhoon of Steel. All right. I don't know about this. The rarely used giraffe pattern of camouflage. Sorry. I don't think they quite captured the camouflage that I've seen in the past, but you know, what do I know? What do I know? I never wore any camouflage myself. Scorpion's Mail. Battle Chess. It's a fun game. Interactive stories. It's more Chris Crawford, Dave Minconi, Brenda Laurel, Stephen Barrett, Tim Bringle, and Stephen Friedman. All your favorites. Here's Crawford's creative approach. Identify the problem. Communicate the problem through your entire mind. Say the words of the problem. See the problem. Attempt to feel the problem tacitly. Tactily. Use the killer step, creative agony, to feel the problem emotionally. Then sleep in the arms of the dragon and rest. I mean, I get, like, that's not bad advice, but it's delivered in a way that's a little silly. Yeah, communicate the problem through your entire mind. Yeah, you got to feel, see, hear, emotionally feel the problem, and then rest on it. I mean, this is like that basic advice you always get, which is like, hey, like really think about the problem and then sort of step away for a moment and come back to it. But he's used sleep in the arms of the dragon as his way of saying that. Short-necked battle giraffe. Yeah, it's Big Bird did age well, didn't he? Never seems to get older. It's probably all that movie star money. Do a lot of fancy stuff with modern technology. Modemless wars. Like every war until like the 80s, right? Or maybe 70s. Look at The Editor versus the Designer, a battle for bragging rights. All right, so in September 1988, Electronic Arts brought together the head of computer gaming heavyweights, CGW editor Russell Sipe, and award-winning designer Dan Bunton. The occasion was a pre-release of Modern Wars. On the one side, there was Sipe, who, over the course of 8 years, has probably seen more computer games than anyone in the hobby. His advisors were Dave Maynard, product manager, and CGW associate editor Johnny Wilson. I wonder if it was back then. Like, do y'all notice this? And it's just modern stuff, but I feel like modern, and when I say modern, I mean who I read like in the 90s to 2000s, gaming journalists. Yeah, they see a lot of games, but maybe too many, and they don't have time to actually like look into it. And I've always thought they, like, in all reviews, miss the mark for the most part. And I'm not talking about today. Today you get normal people doing, reviews and stuff, and it's nice. But back then they'd miss the mark on what actually made the game cool, and they'd talk about just whatever the press kit told them to. I don't know if, I wonder if it was like that back then, or if Russell's just like pouring through so many games, he's not really have time to be someone who actually plays them. Okay, everyone's saying yep. All right, sounds like I had the same experience as others. So anyway, Dan, with his many game experience, took on Bunton, who made the game, as far as I can tell. Which sounds like a disaster for Dan, but here's Dan winning. This is like that video where that meme, it's not a video, it's a GIF, I guess. It's from a video where the kid's like goes on the internet and he's like, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, look at his joystick handling skills here. Oh boy. It's like the most stock photo looking expression. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, more wizardry. Anything interesting? I'm not going to read all this. Get your back issues if you want them. More computer design. Add some color to your fantasies. Questron 2 and Demon's Winter. The Grand Alliance. Oh, what's happening here? It's a fully computer-moderated play-by-mail game, which involves the battle of survival between human and alien races. Players are either a member of the human or alien race in the universe setting. The game is played on a map of 3 parallel levels, where each level is composed of 240 planetary systems. Each player must solve military and political problems within their own camp before war can be engaged effectively against the enemy. Each side is faced with the same situations and problems to overcome. Do you think that, like, even back then, maybe, that if you were playing this Grand Alliance game, which sounds a bit of like, it's probably like Planets VGA or Master Orion or Civilization just in space. Do you think, like, maybe they just took anybody's money and anybody's letter and they had the program sort of run computer for everything except for that player? So you really were just playing on your own. The equivalent of loading up an app that says it's a... There's so many that do this. They're like connecting you with a player and you're like, I'm not even on the internet. And it like connects you with a player and you're like, okay, I mean, I have airplane mode on, so it's definitely not a real person. And they even like, it makes you wait like 5 or 10 seconds to matchmake, which there is no online mode in the game. I know this for a fact. Anyway, it's like those web pages that like load stuff. They're always like banner ads or whatever the equivalent of that is these days. And you click it and it's like loading and you're like, I mean, that's not a thing. I'm not loading anything. It's a web page. Why is it taking 2 minutes? Your report will be ready soon. There's an F-117A. F-19. A different fictional plane, I believe. Or at least conceptual one that I'm not familiar with. Air traffic controller simulation. We really got to play TrackOn. That sounds amazing. We've seen that ad a few times. Well, let's get our... Wait, where was Police Quest? It said it was page 42. I didn't see it. Oh my gosh. I was so focused on Grand Alliance. I missed the forest. No, I missed the trees for the forest. I don't know, whatever. I missed one tree for a different tree. 1 year has passed since Sonny Bonds brought Jesse Baines to justice for his crimes. The world of drugs and violence has been silent. This is the exact same copy from the manual. I'm going to skip ahead till I see something new. Once the credits start, the viewer realizes that the graphics are getting better all the time. The new SEI engine, Sierra, has doubled the graphic resolution capabilities of their previous release. They can add cinematographic touches such as zoom shots, split screens, film wipes. This is also like directly from Sierra magazine. They must have got a copy. The classics are no longer virtual stick figures, the characters rather, but have realistic form and shape. The opening sequences provide players with an animated montage, which includes a police diver, a chase scene, blah, blah, blah. Sound is good. The game starts with Sonny going to work. Yep, seen that. As in all Sierra games, it's important to look, read everything that can be seen, and in some cases, things that are not able to be seen. Great. Once inside the station, it's time for a little exploration. I assume that's a hint for the back of the card. Loading animations are dumb, yeah. The area should be canvassed to find out where things are. Sonny should check in at the homicide office, locate his desk, check messages, and gain computer access. Okay, so that gives us a goal. Before leaving the station, players will need to make sure Sonny has his keys, picks up his gear, visits the firing range, and most importantly, finds and takes his field kit. By this time, it should have become apparent that Sonny's mission is to recapture Baines before the murderer can fulfill his death threat made at the conclusion of Police Quest 1. Yep. I don't want to read too... Yeah, okay. Players will experience daily ordeals of a homicide detective, just like in Police Quest 1. Fingerprinting, booking... Or no, doing it by the book. You have to play life-threatening situations, split-second timing, and you raise your gun at 1 second. 1, I don't know, meter per second or something. That actually sounds fast. Hold on, let me slow that down. A centimeter a second. There we go. That sounds slow. Sierra has made some major strides in technology across the product lines. It supports 3 music cards, the MT32, AdLib, and the IBM. This reviewer used the Roland Multitimbre sound module. That's the MT32. A 32 voice synthesizer for the IBM, which is comprised of 8 individual synthesizers and a percussion sound module. Included with the MT32 is a MIDI processing unit that provides the interface between the MT32 and the computer. Mark Selbert's first venture utilizing this new technology offers a musical score that is simply spectacular, changing rhythms and themes as one moves from one scene to another. Oh man, we need to get that. We need to turn it to MT32. I'll do that in time for next stream. So I don't think we have music going on the whole time. Avoid internal affairs. This review has specific hints. I'm going to skip that for now. Press conference. Oh my gosh, these are more hints. So we'll just move on. We'll move on. Stealth fighter track on another track on ad. Oh, that's the same one. Gosh, I'd gone too far forward writing games. Here's some more. There's Dan again. Doing something. He's imitating an angel. Look at Dan imitating an angel. There he is. Dan the angel. That's actually Chris. I'm so sorry. Dan is the other guy from earlier. It's Chris. Chris is the angel. Chris Angel. That's what he is. Blah blah blah. Flagship. Ooh, look at this map. Get printouts like this every turn. This is another one of those mail games that seem to have been very popular in the 80s. And honestly sounds like really fun, like something I would want to do, but maybe not for $6 per turn, $20 for setup. And oh, you get your first 3 turns free. So it's really $2 for setup, and you have to pay for 3 turns. No hidden fees, no double turns. Clear, concise rules. Our complexity comes from your gaming freedom. What does that mean? It's angelic. Oh, good. Yeah, meter per hour. There you go. So I'm immediately drawn to Crash Carrot, which I don't know what it is, but it looks interesting. Scavengers of the Mutant World. Fire Zone. The Annals of Rome. Dawn of the Ancients, a strange play-by-mail game pitting 12 ancient empires against each other and their ancient foe, Atlantis, during the dawn of history. Registration fee is only $10 and includes rules, maps, and the first 2 turns free. Rules alone are $5. Just buy your own rules, play with friends. Don't have friends? Too bad. All right, here's our Hall of Fame. These are the top games. Kampfgruppe. I don't know what that is. Sounds German, but maybe not. I often don't know. Gettysburg, Mule, Mech Brigade, Chessmaster, War in Russia. Isn't Mule like really strange if I remember correctly? Action Adventure, we got Ultima 6. Sorry, that's Ultima 4. I is before the V. Wizardry, Starflight Gunship, Ultima 3, Might and Magic, and Bard's Tale 1. There's Might and Magic 2. Times of Lore. Everybody's favorite game with this guy in it. Let's look at that guy. He looks kind of cool. Got a very specific sort of haircut on him. You don't see that haircut much often anymore. Really isn't zooming in very fast. Yeah, that guy is banging. Look at him. He's like got like a jaw of like diamond. And the hair of, I don't know, Mo Howard, but also made it long. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. The face of Easter Island, yeah. Goodness. Hero for hire. I'd hire him over this guy. This guy looks like he's going to rip me off. Screen shown or for the Commodore. I guess we should get back to it. All right, that's our magazine. Thank you for the redeem. What our poll come out? Use the mini. Let's close this. Trust the mustache. Oh. How do I even see it? I don't even know how to see the poll. 3 last, yeah. All right. But anyway, I figured it would. It was winning last time I checked it. I voted ActRaiser 2 because I knew no one else would. And I thought it was a safe bet. All right, we're going to delve into the manual. Yep. Introductory walkthrough. Look around, open the glove card, take the business card, read the business card, turn it over. Takes registration. I tried to take the registration. It said it should stay in there. Close the glove card, look at the keys. Or look at the dashboard, take the keys, get out of the car, or press the function key listed in the pull-down menu. Open the door, look around, look at the pictures, look at the evidence window, look at the counter. Walk through the door on the lower left side of the screen. Look around. Approach detective sitting in the lower right side of the room. Talk to the detective. Yes. This is so you can hear the Sally Suds poem. Oh boy. Exit the room, look around, walk to the bulletin board, look at the bulletin board, walk to the desk that's in a room, look at the desk, walk to your chair, sit down, look in the message basket, open the drawer, unlock the drawer, look at the drawer, take the letter, read the letter, take the wallet, examine the wallet, close the door, stand up, exit the room to the south, enter the room to the left of the evidence window, look around. It's now your job to find your locker, grab your gear, and get on with your adventure. Oh, great. We're well past that. We've done all of that except for... well, we didn't examine the wallet this time, but we did before. It has a scuba diver pass in it. So, but we know about that if we need it. We didn't look at the counter. We did look at the pictures. Step 23. Good luck. Oh, bananas. Maybe the counter is the bins for the kit. And so we have actually done that. Well, that was not helpful. It was not helpful at all. What if we get like lung disease if we stay in this room too long? My goodness. Oh, that's right here. I remembered. I want to we've got a new, it's not a counselor, but we've got a new friend here. So we're going to change it up. We'll have him cheering us on. There we go. Excellent. There's Chris hanging out. No, that's Dan. Dang it. I'm getting their names wrong. That's Dan. Here's Chris. I'll hang out over here. Telling us how to design games. Oh, man. Hopefully they help us a little. It's not really enough in yet, is it? Kind of still see the edges. Working on the important stuff here. There we go. That casual photo pose. Don't say that because coach him. Yeah. Oh. There we go. So Dan and Chris will hang out with us for now. I'm so at a loss. He said to answer any calls. That get the mugshot. We got the mugshot. And then answer any calls. And if we leave, he screams at us. Look evidence window. A property and evidence going. All property and evidence going through this window is controlled by John B. Willis, otherwise known as Big John. Okay. Do you think this guy over here issues our radio? Do we have an extender as homicide? I don't know. Is he just for the range? Get extender. Get radio. I want to make sure I gave him back our ears. Yeah, we did. What was the other one he said they said to do in here? Talk to detective. Look around. I don't know that we ever looked around. The narcotics office is equipped with 5 desks, file cabinet, and various items hanging on the wall. One desk is a computer. Maybe I should look at all of their computers. Look computer. We need the password for homicide. Look trash. Get paper. No. It's quite a journey to this computer. Look computer. Look keyboard. Oops, CD Sierra. King Quest 2. Or CD King Quest 2. I don't think that works. Just list the games. Your detective, start earning your money. Okay. Look desk. Look papers. I seem to have... One catches your interest. You read passwords. Oh my gosh. Miami ice cream pistachio. Great. I'm not gonna be able to spell pistachio. Unbelievable. I that kind of was a hint from the magazine because I knew there must be the keys, the password somewhere. Use computer. I just said computer. Oh, it's criminal. Hey. Frank Sloan. We already knew all that. Vice Pistachio. Oh, it's going to be Miami for Vice, isn't it? That's what we're supposed to do. So are we looking for Marie? Because that's what I was going to do. Provide assistance for Lytton PD undercover operation leading to arrest of the murder subject. Yeah. Oh, and here's Woody. Sentence is suspended. Lives at Oak Street. Turned state witness. Okay. 4-year probation. Then who else? It was Colby Dawn. Oh, there we go. Address is confidential. Oh. Arrested for sale of narcotics. 1 year suspended. Parole date none. Probation 1 year. State's witness for Jesse Baines. Relocated under state's witness protection. Excellent. I don't know who any of these other people are. Let's see what Norma's been up to. Norma Quickle. Possession, narcotics for sale. Hasn't gone to trial yet. George Snow arrested for drugs. Yep, alias the Iceman. Sale of narcotics. It's in the state penitentiary for 1 year. Parole date is 12/6/86. 3 years probation. What if it's just R? R. Bridford. Bobby the Bookie. Third offense. Bookmaking. 1 year suspended. 2 years probation. Fat Cat. I'm just going to click everyone, see if it makes a noise. Or if that was just, it was happy I got in here. Victor Sims. Narcotics. Juvenile court. Dickie Moffat. Or Moffat Dickie. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna have to look up how to spell pistachio. Yeah, I got the locker combo. I apparently don't know how to spell pistachio. Wait, what? Huh. Interesting. All right, what was Jane's other name? Frank Sloan. All right, let's exit. Frank Sloan. See if that does anything. But how are you doing, Justice Neil Dan? Call city, please. You will not need to use the word Frank in this game. What if I just check for Jesse Baines? No listing. Bye. Doing all right. We are pretty stuck. The captain told us to answer any calls related to the crime. There are no calls. Here's you like DOS, so we put DOS in your computer. That's right, we're kidding. And if we leave the precinct, we get yelled at. So, yeah. Not really sure what to do. Not really sure what to do. We're working on it, though. We always make it in the end. We're supposed to be following our orders. Our orders were to get a mugshot. We did. And then to answer all calls related to the kidnapping. So Jesse Baines escaped and kidnapped his guard. And the chief said answer any calls related to it. But I don't know. Let's just go see what happens when we leave. Because when we leave, we get yelled at for not following orders. Oops, that's a save. I don't want to save. Okay. So let's see what the chief, or he's the captain actually says. Same thing as the file cabinet. Okay, there we go. Wait up! Here's Keith, our resident smoker. So here, as soon as you get in the car, you can't even look around. 53 Mary 2. Traffic from 53 Mary 1. Go ahead with your traffic. Where are you? You cringe at hearing Captain Fletcher Hall's angry tone of voice. You haven't followed your orders. Get back here now. Okay. Hey, boy, says the captain. Just in case you don't know, we have a police department around. Now quit messing around and get to work. Having your undivided attention, the captain says, for your information, Detective Bonds, it would be so ducky if you could check in with me once in a while just to see if I might have something for you to do. After your mild reaming, he says, consider this a warning, fella. You can go now. That's bullcrap. I talk to him constantly. Check in with Captain? Show Captain mugshot. There are no mugshots here. It's baffling. I mean, I don't see how that makes any sense. He won't ever talk to me about anything except for to scream at me. Here, I'll show everyone. Maybe this will be better. We replayed the first half, adjusted our sights. Okay, it's not empty yet. I'm just checking. So we go in here. And he just starts ranting about Jesse Baines. Bonds, we have bad news. Baines has escaped the jail. So in my mind, I should go to the jail and ask about what happened. But when I try to, he screams at us. Good music. Not only has he escaped, the captain says, but he took the jailer hostage. Bonds, I've named you and partner, Keith, to a special task force with the code name of Target. I see. Maybe I should ask about Target. The captain continues, I want you boys to answer any and all calls that might even remotely connected to this dirtbag. I've gone to every division. There's no calls. Find a mugshot and get on this immediately. All right, let's reload. Maybe I can ask him about Target. But yeah, he just says answer calls and then screams at me. Yeah, I know. Sometimes he gets off his phone, but it's very rare. I don't know. Maybe I should go somewhere else. Let me go back there. Yeah, I got the mugshot from the file. Yeah. See, watch. Look, mugshot. There it is. An old mugshot of Ains. No, it won't let me drive the car to jail. We can try again. So this is before I did the mugshot or anything in the office. So here's the captain. He's like, he's escaped. Music. I took the jailer hostage. All right. Code name target. I want you boys to answer any and all calls remotely related to this dirtbag. Find a mugshot and get on this immediately. So, like, you know, we already knew where it was because we did it the other day. But open cabinet. Well, let's do that last. Let's get our other stuff in case maybe the order mattered, and I did that first last time. Maybe if I sit, open drawer, unlock drawer, get wallet, get note, close drawer. Use or look board. I'm going to do all the point things. That just said that we needed better practice shooting. Look papers. Miami ice cream, pistachio. I just noticed something about that. Let's turn on computer. Burglary. No. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, wait, no, we need to do that because it gives us points. I use... Well, we'll do it later. It doesn't matter. Open cabinet. Gosh, I'm not close enough. Happens the second I get in the car. As soon as I sit down. Yeah. Mugshot. Turn page. Close folder. Close cabinet. Keys. Oh my gosh, Keith is actually working. Look at Keith. Take it easy, partner. That's different. Maybe it was broken from some order we did. Yeah, I have those. But Keith's acting different now. Let's go see if this worked. Open trunk. Put kit in trunk. Close trunk. Here comes Keith. Sit, close door, yeah. Oh, right. We're in. We did not do anything different except for the order in which we did stuff. I must have broke it somehow. Leaving the station. Okay. So I wasn't crazy because I was like, this is so dumb. Like, they didn't tell me to do anything and nothing's happening. All right. I'm out of water. Oh, thank you for letting me know to go back and try that. I thought I was just stuck on a hard puzzle, but it looks like maybe it was glitched because, yeah, there's nothing we did different here. The order was different. Stop daydreaming and drive somewhere, partner. All right. Buckle seatbelt. I like to do that. Look note. It's a grocery list. Right. Drive to jail. Yeah, let's see if they've managed to keep any bad guys in. Dispatch 53 Mary. 2 is 10-8 from the office. 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Dispatch copies 10-8 from the office. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised we're en route to Lytton City Jail. 10-4, copy en route. Keith comments, Sonny, this escape has got to be a real nightmare for you. On the other hand, it must be a super nightmare for that poor correctionals officer. Well, partner, I guess this means that hit the fan. I sure hope Baines let that correctional officer go unhurt. That doesn't sound like Baines. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, 1097 Lytton City Jail. 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Dispatch copies 1097 Lytton City Jail. Alright, well, this is a big ol' save the game. Jail. You go ahead, Sonny. I'll stay out here and have a smoke. No kidding. Will you, Keith? Use locker. Put gun in locker. Okay. Open locker. Put gun in locker. Close locker. Push button. The jailer speaks to you. Booking desk, can I help you? Sonny Bonds. Let me in. Please face the camera and show your identification. Show wallet. After showing ID and hearing a loud metal clank, the jailer releases the door locks. There we go. I didn't think let me in would work. Obviously excited, the jailer says, Bonds, I can't believe what's happened. I can't get over it. We've never had an officer kidnapped before. Baines took Pate and escaped in Pate's car. I sure hope he's okay. Poor kid. He's just a rookie, you know. Heck, we just put together the file on Baines this morning. He's gone already. Ask for file. Get Baines file. Oh yeah, let me get Baines file for you. I'm sure you'll want to take a look at it. Indeed I do. Here you go, Bonds. The files have to stay here, so give them back before you leave. Get mugshot. All right. Better mugshot. Abdominal scars caused by bullets. It's born in the 51. Murder. Jason Tiselli. Attempted murder of me. After lengthy investigation, blah, blah, blah. That's the same. I think that's it. Close file. Having reviewed the file, return it. The jailer puts the file away. Ask about Pate. Oh yeah, you'll want to look at Pate's file. I'll get it for you. That is not what... I thought he'd just tell me, like, what his car was, but that'll work. Get mugshot. No. Get photo? Can I do that? There are no mugshots in here, just the ID photo of the rookie jailer, and you can't take it. Anyway, there's Pate. L. Let's try to remember what he looks like. Got blue eyes. Actually, it says brown, doesn't it? Because black is hair. It's hair, eyes. Is that right? So 5'11", black hair, brown eyes, 165. They look quite blue. Of course, his hair looks blue too. So, but blue in comic books I've read, it's black. So That's okay. All right. Close file. Ask about Pate's. Oh gosh. Ask about Pate's car. Pate's car is a blue 1986 Corvette with the personal license plate to say, "Wow, is that our old car?" All right. What else should we ask? And that seems pretty much it. We're gonna save here under jail again. Open locker. Get gun. Close locker. Okay. Open door. Here comes Keith from his 30th smoke break of the minute. I guess we don't. We probably should have asked that. Drive Pate's house. No. Okay, I have a lot of paperwork to finish. Oh, 53 Mary 2, 10-8 from Linton City Jail. 53 Mary 2, 10-4, dispatch copies 10-8 from Linton City Jail. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, en route to the office. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, 10-4, copy, en route to office. Go ahead with your traffic. Traffic Officer Haynes is located vehicle belonging to the correction officer at Oak Tree Mall. Per Captain Hall, respond to 1020 and 1198 with Officer Haynes. Dispatch clear. Well, you heard it, big boy. Let's roll. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised, en route to Oak Tree Mall. 53 Mary 2, 10-4, copy, en route to Oak Tree Mall. Old Oak Tree Mall. Puh. You know that place well. My wife spends half my paycheck there, Keith says. I think half your paycheck goes to cigarettes, Keith. Mercy, mercy. We almost had that bulldog for an ornament. I didn't catch that. Can you believe the cars they get us to drive these days? I think I can get better acceleration from my 10-speed bike. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, 1097 Oak Tree Mall. 53 Mary 2, 10-4. Dispatch copies 1097 Oak Tree Mall. There's that Corvette. Look, Sonny, there's Haynes. This is definitely the correctional officer's car, Haynes says. It's been sitting here a while, though. The engine's cold. I'm going to take a look around. You go check out the car. I think I'll check her around a little. There may be some witnesses, yeah. You're carrying handcuffs. Oh, that's because I alt-tab to turn the real music, the fake music off. Let's go ahead and save as them all. Should I dust this? Look car. Look car. Look license plate. Rear and front plate missing. Look trunk. Should I get my kit? Take photos? Open trunk. Get kit. Yeah. I mean, we know it was Baines, but I guess we can prove. Dust or fingerprints. Dust door. There we go. Carefully apply the fingerprint printer and think. Not worth processing. All right. Open car door. No. Open Corvette door. Let's just do the trunk. Open trunk. Maybe I just look through the window. How about that? Look window. Look into Corvette. into Pate's car. What a nice car. That guy must put every nickel he made into it. Inspect door. Smell car. Yeah. Open door. There we go. Inspect car. You search diligently, finding nothing. Take photo. Open glove box. Look, glove box. Bullets, empty holster, and car registration. Get bullets. 3 rounds of 38. Better hang on to this for evidence. Put bullets in baggie. No, okay. Check registration. Look registration. Yep, Lewis Pate. Look holster. You look at the empty holster and ponder the whereabouts of the gun. You retain it for evidence. All right, and is that one sheet of paper? Let's look at the glove box again, just in case. Just cars. Just close glove box. Look driver's seat. Look steering wheel. Or maybe I should dust steering wheel. Ah. Not worth processing. All right. Leave. Oh. Close door. Yeah, okay. I was going to say maybe someone will just show up now. And that is exactly what happened. Sunny, looks like Baines may have taken another car. This lady says her car's been stolen. Excellent. I figure you'll have some questions to ask her. Ask name. You asked for a description of her car, and she says 1986 compact Chevy station wagon. Black license plate number is CO35. Yeah, that's all right. CO35. I'll remember that. Ask her name. Nope. I'll take it from here, Sonny. You've got your work cut out for you. They're going to make me search the registration, and they wouldn't tell me her name. I guarantee you that's what's going on here. You'll need your car to leave the area. I was just looking for Keith. He's out smoking his 6th pack of the day. Place kit. Place kit in trunk. Close trunk. Open door. Keith yells, "I'm coming, Sonny." You find anything over there, Keith, by the ashtray? As you get into the car, you discover you fill Keith in on what you found. Oh boy. Let's save again. Save that mall too on it. Drive. Police station. All right, paperwork. 32 Mary, blah, blah, blah. Back to the office. I figured as you drive along, mulling over your thoughts, a call from dispatch breaks the silence. 53 Mary 2, dispatch. Dispatch for 32 Mary 2, go ahead. Respond to Cotton Cove. See the jogger standing by the phone booth. Jogger has info of possible foul play. Be advised, I have one traffic unit responding. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, copied. Oh gosh. Alright, well, that's not where I want to be. Where are we? After getting out of the car, Keith says, "Man, I'm glad to be out of there. It smells like a camel arena." Yeah, like... Keith immediately comes back. Hench! Oh, wait a second. Hench, welcome in. What were you up to? Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? We're police questing. We are Sunny Bonds. Murderer we caught in the first game escaped and took a hostage. We're currently tracking his whereabouts. We went to the mall where he ditched the correctional officer's car and stole some lady's car. And but yeah, this is our Keith. He's there complaining that we're not moving. The final boss being the locker. Yeah, actually, Hench, I got a bug where I couldn't leave the office even though I'd done everything, and so I thought there was another puzzle. Someone, I'm talking. Mysterious Besta in chat. Double, triple checked, and we decided it was a bug. So I just did exactly what I had already done, and it let me leave. So I must have picked up something in an order that confused the game. But we are now out and about. We're about to go to the park. Yeah, but I was like soft blocked for no reason. We're gonna have to go back to the mall because like I did everything I was supposed to. Drive police station. All right. 53 Mary 2 is 10-8. 10-8 from Oak Tree Mall. Dispatch copies. 10-8 from Oak Tree Mall. There's 3 Mary 2. 10-4. But it wasn't like processing that I'd picked up the mugshot, I think. Dispatch for 3 Mary 2. Be advised, en route to the office. 53 Mary 2, 10-4 copy. En route to office. As you drive along, mulling over your thoughts, a call from dispatch breaks. 53 Mary 2, dispatch. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, go ahead. Respond to Cotton Cove. See the jogger standing by the phone booth. Dispatch, jogger has possible info. Foul play, be advised. I have 1 traffic unit responding. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, copied. Alright. I couldn't remember where we're supposed to drive. So that's why I was, Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised on route Cotton Cove. 53 Mary 2, copy. Dispatch. Oh my gosh. I may not read every single one of those. But this one I will. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, 1097 Cotton Cove. 53 Mary 2, 10-4, dispatch copies 1097 Cotton Cove. Oh, Keith says to you, okay, Sonny, I'll give you 2-to-1 odds for 50 cents that jogger's a dude. Yes or no? 50 cents? I mean, whatever. You're on, buddy. It's a girl. Immediately, it's a girl. As the car pulls up, Keith winces. Oh, I can see from here it's a gal. You got me again, partner. Here's your $1. Hi, Sonny. Officer Gillespie says. The lady over here is pretty shook up over what she found. You'd have better have a talk with her. Officer Gillespie continues, I'll stick around for a while just in case you need me. Another quick save. Cotton Cove. This is the first time Keith didn't ditch us to smoke. Ask about incident. I don't know. I saw blood and drag marks, she cries. Ask where. In an excited voice, I was jogging along the river's edge and I came across something that looked like blood. I stopped to look, and right next to the blood, I saw marks that looked like something had been dragged into the river, and footprints. I saw footprints. You attempt to interrupt, but she keeps rolling out and says, I got scared when I heard the brush cracks, so I ran down here and called the police. Officers, go look. I hope nothing bad has happened. The girl tells you the location, struck upriver, about 100 yards so. It's right next to the water. Ask name. Shelley Wingate. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Oop. Open trunk. Open trunk. No. Open trunk. Get kit. Close trunk. All right. Let's go make some footprint casts. The manual is very insistent that I take fingerprints and casts and photos of everything. And so we shall. Right behind you, partner. Yeah, I bet you are. We're going to save here. I don't think I've got any reason not to. Draw weapon. Aim. Just for taking a hot round in the chest, you hear Baines yell, "This one's for you, Peg." It didn't track that like Baines would be stupid enough to hang around. Too bad, so sad. You've just been had. But wait, all's not lost. Just restore your game and begin again. Next time, though, you might try returning gunfire before it's too late. I mean, I am a slow draw, I'm going to be honest with you. Right. I can just use F10. Although shaking from surprise and confusion and fear, you somehow manage to return fire. Although the flight of your bullet misses the target, it comes close enough to cause the suspect to take leg bail. Maybe I shouldn't holster the weapon yet, but we're pretty slow this way. Look. Look branch. Look down. The grass is green and the ants are waiting to be invited to a picnic. Many shoes have left their impressions in the sandy soil. Okay. Pew pew. Yes, indeedy. All right. Holy crap. All right. I'm taking that was Baines escaping. Let's go and like pursue him. Run. Oh my gosh. Mosey back to the car and chase him. Oh, this is embarrassing. My gosh, Sonny, I heard the gunshot, stammers Officer Gillespie. Okay, you guys, I'm in a... The jogger, frightened by gunfire, runs away. Okay. I don't care about any of this. I've got to go, and they're so slow. I'm guessing maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to be casting footprints. There we go. I don't think we can catch him. He's long gone. Okay, well then... Morrow, stand by and secure this area until we return. I mean, no, exit then. If Keith says we can't catch him, he probably just needs a smoke break, but, you know. That was pretty harrowing. Almost got hit by his car. These homicide detectives do not have a sense of urgency when being shot or chasing a criminal. They're like, I don't know, he's armed. Let's mosey. Should I call that in? Probably. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll do it as soon as I cast these footprints. Is this the blood? Look, blood. Near the river's edge, you look down and see what appears to be partially coagulated blood and drag marks. You also see footprints in the damp ground. As you inspect the evidence, Keith ambles into view. Okay, but don't walk over it. Keith, stop. Hey, look at that. I bet Baines stuffed that poor jailer and threw the river in the body. The body in the river. I'll go take... you take care of evidence, and I'll go request for the dive team. Okay. Take photo of blood. You photo the crime scene different angles and return it to your field kit. I'm just going to say this in case of footprints. Yeah, it's already the same thing. Cast footprints. Let me look at the kit. No. Look kit. Okay. Use casting plaster footprints. You remove the box casting powder. You mix the powder and the proper consistency and pour it into the footprint depression. After the liquid dries, you remove the impression of the footprint and add it to the list of evidence. Look river. Yeah. Look river. Clearwater River deserves its name. Fed by mountain streams, its water is icy cold and flows rapidly through the rocks, right? Look underwater. Oh, I forgot to do this. Shouting. Everyone go follow Hinch 1994. Thanks again for the raid. Alright, back to the action here. I mean, I got the footprints, I got the blood. Take blood sample. Yeah, eyedropper, collect sample of coagulated blood, and put it in the glass vial. Return the eyedropper kit and add the vial blood to the evidence. Look ground. I'm going to do one last time. Drag marks. Maybe I should look drag marks. I got photos. Let's go check out this trash. It's conspicuous. Look garbage. As you suspected, you look in the garbage can and find, it's going to say garbage. Garbage. All right. Close garbage. Close kit. I think we're good there. That's I mean, I'm gonna find a body in the river. I think it'll be fine. It's pretty obvious what happened. We saw Baines. Well, here I am, Bonds. What can I do for you? Tell about incident. Tell man about incident. Okay. Tell or show evidence. I don't know. Show body. Find body river. I don't like diving alone, and I'm the only diver available. You wouldn't have to have a scuba certificate card, would you? Yes, I do. Now, where did I put that? Examine wallet. We actually know where that is. Look wallet back. I forget how it works. Yeah. Open wallet. Turn over wallet. Look in wallet. There it is. In the back of your wallet, you find your scuba diving certificate. You show your scuba diving certificate card to the diver. Okay, wait here while I change. Shouldn't I change? Diving. Wow, this guy's a quick change artist. Okay, the equipment you need is in the van. Just take what you need. Right. This van is tiny. Get belt. Get goggles. Get flippers. Get wetsuit. Get life vest. Get vest. Buoyancy control vest, of course, yes. I'm scuba diving. Get check tanks. Check tank 3. Look tank 3. Look tank. I guess get tank 3. You move the air tank from the back of the van. Look tank 3. Look tank. There. 2200 air. Is that good? I don't know. We're going to save over diving. Exit. I'm wearing everything, right? Before exiting, you put on some scuba equipment and you leave everything else you have in the van. Okay. Officer Moore puts his mask and fins on, climbs in the water, and disappears from sight. You quickly put on your fins and follow him swiftly into the swiftly moving river. I mean, this has got to be the fastest divers have ever entered the water after finding what is only vaguely evidence of a body. Look tank. Look glasses. Pair of algae covered underwater goggles. Okay. Look. Along the river, you see large boulders and old tires half buried. The wreck of a small robot boat lies among the rocks. Oh, wait, what's this? Look hand. Look body. What is this little thing right here? I'm caught in the river is too strong. Pulled through the rocks. Carried away and battered unconscious on the rocks. I love the so casual. Just get in the ocean real quick, yeah. Exit. Alright. This is all pretty straightforward. I guess I'm a little confused. I want to go over a screen before we jump in, because that's where the body was dumped. Maybe I need to motion to him to follow me. Gazing into the inner space, you see various items of junk scattered along the river bottom. You see huge boulders upriver and a perpendicular wall on the side. Talk. And look. Junk, you see old car on the bottom. There are huge boulders on the far side. I guess I can go look in the car, but that seems silly. Look in car. Yeah. This is so silly because it's like obviously look down. Old rusty can, right? You notice something hidden behind the rocks. Look behind rocks. Grab object. Get hand. Or pull body. Look behind rocks. You notice something apparently hidden behind some rocks. Move rocks. You move the rocks, exposing a human hand. Startled, you jerk backwards. Get hand. Right. Move rocks. Look body. There we go. Regaining composure, you take a closer look. It appears a body is wedged into the rocks. Shake hand, yeah. There we go. Shake hand. I'm not sure what you want me to do. Take photo. No, I don't think I can do that. Look wound. Look body. Remove body. Your diving partner notices you found something and he swims over to you. You take one side of the partner and pull the body from the river. Not a pretty sight, eh, Sunny? Why did we put him face down? Look body. Well, I want to go change. I need to get my gear. See you, Sunny. I'll stay here with the body. Yeah, do it. All my crime kit is in the dang van. After removing the body of the jailer, you hurry back to change into your street clothes. Where's Keith? I've gone scuba diving. Keith's in the car smoking. fruit snack. All right. I could use a fruit snack. Did you forget something? Yeah, like all the evidence. Photograph body. Take picture of body. You photograph streams. Okay. Look body. Not close enough. You view the victim's body and see what appears to be a bullet hole in the head and superficial cuts and scratches on the throat. Take photo of. Yeah. Whatever. Check pockets. Got underwear only. Roll body. Turn over body. Turn body over. All right, let's just get out of here. Check out that body, I know. All right, let's do our fruit snack card before I forget. Where is it? Fruit snacks. We must find them. Hey, all right. Let me get my pack here. All right. Bear fruit rolls. Comes with 2 of them. I got 2. What's in these fruit rolls? You're probably asking yourself, wondering. Well, it's dried fruit. It's fruit rolls. Dried apples, pears, raspberries, black carrot extract color. That is a vegetable. But they just extracted the black carrot color. 60 calories, 2 grams of fiber in every serving, which is 1 whole pack. None of this split serving crap. And 1 card, and the card is an album. Oh my gosh. I joked last time. This is Albatross number 2. Last time we got Koala number 1. We've already collected them all, by the way. But I said, hey, maybe as like an extra bonus, we should try to collect them in order, so we have to start over every time. But we got 1 and 2. What are the odds of that? I think it's like 1 in... I don't know. It's not exactly this because of the bit like... Yeah, maybe 1 in like what? 120? 2 pairs? No, how many 2 pairs are there? It's less than that. I don't know. Someone else do math. I'm not at work right now. I'm not doing that. Independent events though, because we could still get the same card. No, there's no removal. Never mind. All right, well, let's hope that we get Walrus next. And if we do, sorry, the pairs don't matter because we can get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It'd be very unlikely, I guess. They're distributed equally, but. It's as unlikely as getting any other series of these, right? Isn't that how it works? Oh, the back. The back of Albatross is a find the eggs. Can you find all 7 eggs before I throw this card over to the side? Probably not, because I did it very fast. Yeah, we got all the cards. I'm trying to find something new to collect. Until then, we'll just keep opening packs for fun and see if we can get them all in order. And if we get up to Tree Frog in order, I will have a very special stream. He talks in math. Ugh, arrest him. Luckily, we have some police waiting on standby. Let's get back to him. Thanks for that, Redeem. Retro Demiurgy. Here we go. Back on... Really not patrol or the beat. We're working a very specific active case of an escaped convict. Jimmy! How's it going? I think I saw us still playing Monster Train 2? Monster Train 2? Let's shout out Jimmy. Everyone go follow Jimmy. Long time friend of the stream. If you ever enjoy looking at magazines, shout out. That was Jimmy's idea, which earned him a place in the credits. I appreciate the raid so much. I hope you had fun playing. I think it's called Monster Train. It looks fun. It's like a tower defense card thing. I don't fully understand it. It goes very quickly because Jimmy knows what he's doing. But we're playing Police Quest 2. I'm playing through all the Sierra games in chronological order. We went from Mystery House. We're up to Police Quest 2, 1988, 89. We just found, here's what happened. This Police Quest 2, the person we arrested in Police Quest 1 escaped prison, took a correctional officer hostage. We just did a river dive because we found the convict and he shot at us. We shot back and we found a body in the river. I went scuba diving briefly. Tell Keith what happened. I don't know if that's please try a different way of saying that. Here's our friendly neighborhood sheriff and hint helper. Maybe I'll just talk to Keith. This is our partner, Keith. He smokes about, 200 cigarettes every 5 minutes. Ask Mary Poopins, and she will explain all retro demiurgy. We got to put our kit back. We took some plaster casts of footprints, but honestly, it was pointless because we saw Baines. That's the criminal murderer. And we also found the dead body. So it's always good to have evidence. Open trunk. Put kit in trunk. Close trunk. All right, let's get back to the police station. Open door. But yeah, the Jesse Baines, the Death Angel, escaped in it's like a station wagon. All right, Mario's gonna stay here and clean up for us. But yeah, the correctional officer has now been killed. This is a murder. We're homicide detectives. Drive to station. Okay. Keith says he has a lot of paperwork. Keith grabs the mic and calls dispatch. Dispatch, 53 Mary 2 is 10-8 from Cotton Cove. Dispatch, 53 Mary 2, dispatch 10-4. Dispatch copies 10-8 from Cotton Cove. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised, en route to the office. 53 Mary 2, 10-4, copy, en route to the office. That's pretty much how driving is in this. None of the map driving and crashing. As you drive toward the office, dispatch brings the radio live with information from a unit in pursuit. Attention all units, be advised, 5310 is in pursuit of fugitive suspect Baines. Current 1020 is northbound on 2nd Street in the vicinity of the airport. 5310 requesting assistance and advises that he's losing suspect in heavy traffic. Any user responding, acknowledge. Keith jumps in. Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised we are responding to 5310's 1020 code 2. Copy 532 Mary, dispatch. As you continue to respond, 5310 comes on the air again. Dispatch 5310. 5310, I lost suspect in heavy traffic. 5310, 10-4, confirm last known 1020 of suspect vehicle. Suspect vehicle last seen in vicinity of airport. Can't believe it. How could you lose him? All right, drive airport. Dispatch 532. Oh my gosh, Mary 2. Be advised, en route Lighton Airport. 53 Mary 2, 10-4, copy, dispatch. En route airport. And there's Keith still smoking up a storm. And I guess we're dispatch 53 Mary 2, 1097 Lighton Airport. Dispatch response 53 Mary 2, 10-4, dispatch copies 1097 Lighton Airport. Before we progress further, I'm going to save. Keith says, let's check out the parking lot, Sonny. I'm pretty sure that's the car right down there, but we're going to save real quick. Airport 1. Jimmy, I just noticed you destroyed some Sankara stones. Thank you so much for doing that. And we're also going to do this real quick, just for everyone's super fun benefit. Ba, 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 ba. This is the manual for this game. And in case you're wondering what in the heck I've been rattling about, here's our radio code section. So we can check it out. So 10.4, of course, receive message. Most people know that one. We have, what are we always saying? 10.20 was location, of course. 10.8 is in service. Where's 1097's arrived? 1098 cleared scene available for call. Where is the driving to somewhere? Return to office 1019. We never actually called 1019. We just said returning to office as part of our. Well, I thought there was one where it's like we're driving around somewhere en route. I don't see the en route. Maybe I'm missing it. But anyway, yeah. So this came with like this manual. It has all these in it. It also has penal code numbers, vehicle code, resisting arrest, murders, PC 187, murder of first or second degrees 189. All sorts of stuff. Very exciting. Anyway, back to the game. Let me pull my stuff up here. You're carrying, oh, that's because I alt-tabbed. Tab gives you a list of what you have. I've got a vial of blood on me. So I think this little vehicle down here is our stolen vehicle. Look, license plate. We know the partial of this is CO35. It's missing. That's even better. Open door. Opening another car's door without proper cause would be breaking in or anything. Look in car. I just said look. All right. Maybe look in the trunk. Look car. The black car appears to match the description of the stolen car. Yes. Okay. Now can I open it? Open door. You open the door and look inside. Yep. I just had to look at it first. Oh boy. Dust steering wheel or prints. Oh gosh. Closed door. I didn't get my kid out of the back of the car. Oh gosh. Keith enthusiastically says, "Yep, Sonny, we'll get that." Son of a bitch, maybe? Baines now. Okay. And off he goes to smoke or something. Open trunk. Get kit. All right, he's in my way. There's an airport coming down. I'm just going to leave with Baines on it. Ooh. An airport, an airplane. Open door. Take a photo. All right. Dust for prints. Not worth processing. Open glove box. Closed door. Maybe we should have run inside. Close trunk. I just realized. So when I went to the manual, I lost chat. So let me pull that back up. Maybe it was MFer. That's possible. That is possible. That sounds like a key thing to say. Do I have to look both ways? Look both ways. This is a Sierra game. I'll let dispatch know we've located the car and have them send a tow truck. Look both ways. All right. Look box. Push button. You push button activating the safe control lot. You can now safely cross the street. My goodness. Well, I wasn't wrong. All right, let's look at these two jokers. Show mugshot. Never saw the guy. Look guy. A couple people are sitting on the bench in front of the building entrance. One of them is reading the Light and Tribune. The other's one, too cheap to buy his own, is reading over his shoulder. Yeah. Wait, lady. She's trying to escape. Hey, big fella, why don't you buy some flowers for your girlfriend? Buy flowers. Roses. All right. Show mugshot. Okay, whatever. Maybe she's not a witness. She's selling flowers. Let's talk to this guy. He seems like he'll know what's up. Is that your brother? He looks sort of like you. Wait a minute. Let me get my glasses. Afraid I don't have time to... Okay. Talk to clerk. Talk to man. Tell about crime. Tell man crime. Okay, this guy's useless. Show mugshot. Get lost, creep. We don't take pictures of you. Is that your brother? Okay. That looks like my cousin Rufus. Minus the corncob pipe. Why are you showing it to me? Oh, man. All right. We're about to start flashing our badge if people don't help me out. Let me try this again. Show badge. Show mugshot. Doesn't ring a bell. All right. Let's keep doing it. Now just do that to everybody, I guess. Show badge. Show mugshot. Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, yeah. These guys look like they'll sell a rental car to anybody. Yeah, buddy. You got a fine looking wife there. She needs a shave, though. This freaking game. Show badge. Oh no, is my boss in trouble again? Show mugshot. Never seen him before. What did I do? The last wrong thing I remember doing was running a stop sign. That was 6 years ago. Show mugshot. All right, I guess it's not Top Hat Rent-A-Car. Yeah, that's the end of the world. Let's try the other way. Is a turtle a good mascot for a rental car? Look at that art back there. It's just like a little, it's like one of those slugs from Out of This World. Or is it Another World? What is that game called? Oh, the men's room. All right, all right, all right. Hold on, I'm going to save it. I'm saving it as the men's room. So draw weapon. I've seen enough movies. Pick stall door. Open door. Oh no, okay, open door. Come on now. Open door. I guess this isn't the right procedure here. I don't know. The vent is equipped with electric fan designed to remove offensive odors. Whoa, I just teleport? Oh yeah, I'm off the rails now. Open door. There we go. Back on the rails. Oof. That's gonna... I should just walk back into the walk back in here. Oh, there's another way to go. Excellent. Is that him? Look, man. Show badge. Show badge. Yes, Officer Bonds, what can I do for you? Show mugshot. Matter of fact, I do remember any car to this guy. Ask what car. Ask about car. Ask what car he rented. Ask about Baines. Oh my gosh. Ask agent about car. There we go. Lewis Pate. That's the correctional officer he killed. You write down the vehicle information. 1988 green CMG sedan. License plate C43256. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and stop this guy. Hawkman. Lousy connecting flights. Psst, call my boss. Scruffy looking man mutters under his breath. Stop, man. He just looks suspicious to me. I think we're good. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, there's another button. I was like wondering what I was going to do. Push button. All right. Not too shabby. While you were gone, I had dispatched in the tow truck. It's already taken the stolen car away. Tell about rental car. Okay. Open door. Put your field kit in the trunk first. Yes. Of course. No need to radio. Oh my gosh. Keith, get out of the way. Keith. Put kit in trunk. I thought I might have soft locked myself for getting my kit out. Open door. Radio rental car. APB on Baines rental car. Keith says, we'll get him now, Sonny. There's a Porsche in front of us. Drive station. 53 Mary 2, 10-8 from Layton Airport. Oh, no one is hearing this. I'm not hearing it. You're not hearing it. I forget, these games are so silent all the time. I was like, why isn't this making noise like it normally does? Dispatch 53 Mary 2, be advised, en route to the office. 53 copy, Mary 2. Man, that punk Baines is slick as a rat, isn't he? I think Keith might be Baines. I don't really think that. Gracious me, buddy boy, you got the car smelling like a rose garden. What you gonna do with that foliage? Oh, my roses. Give to Marie. I thought you two were getting a little serious. I guess I was right. At office. At office. Man, I'm glad to be out of there. It smells like he smells like a Camler, and man smokes like 100 packs a day. Open door. Yeah, it's good music. Submit evidence. Well, wait till he's in the window, yeah. You hand the plaster footprints. You submit bullets from the glove box to the jailer's car. Fingerprint analysis. Holster to Big John. You give him the blood sample for analysis. Give photos. Whatever. Give crime scene photo. It doesn't matter. I'll just assume he got everything. We're all good. Before we go in here, let's save back at office. Finally. Talk to Captain? Not now. I'm eating my ice cream. Uh-oh, did I screw up? Wait till I hear the Police Quest 3's theme song? Oh, that's exciting. Maybe we shouldn't have left the airport so fast. Maybe I should call Mary. Marie, sorry. City, please. Lighton. Name, please. Marie Watkins. Whitkins? No. Is it Whitkins? No. Ah, bananas. All right. Let's go. Read note. Wilkins. Get the city, please. Lighton. Name, please. Marie Wilkins. 4169. I just got that. Guess I won't forget that now. Hello. Hey. Hello. Hey, Marie, this is Sunny. Oh, Sunny, I see you got my message. When you get off work, meet me at Arnie's, okay? Okay. I'll be waiting, Sunny. See you in a little bit. Bye now. Click. All right. You're on your own time, boy. Go somewhere. Like I'm off? Replace keys. Was that me being dismissed? I hope so. I don't really know, though. Open locker. 36 412. Replace gun. Replace clips. Replace cuffs. Close locker. The only thing I haven't done, and this is irritating, hopefully this trunk's unlocked. Because I didn't know I wouldn't need it later, so. Open trunk. Yeah. Let's save it and we'll call this Leaving Office 2. And if we get in trouble for leaving the kit in the car. Okay, how about this? Start car. This little gutless wonder of an engine is running. Drive to Arnie's. There we go. Exciting driving scene here. All right, Arnie's is open for business. So we're going to go inside. It looks like they take Visa and MasterCard there based on the window. And yeah. This is Sierra. I'm not going to assume anything. Locked door. Okay, it's locked. There we go. Don't want to lose our metro. Please find a table, sir, and we'll be right with you. Hi, Sunny. So glad to see you. Please sit down. Sit. Oh, Sunny, I've been so worried for you. I know Jesse Baines is looking for revenge. I know he's even out to get you, out to get even, especially with you. I'm scared, Sunny. Promise you'll stop in and see me sometime tomorrow. I need to know that you're all right. Give flowers. Wait until the waiter's taking your order. Okay. I promise. Okay. Thanks, Sunny. Let's look at the menu. Look, Marie. You can't get over what a knockout Marie is. Talk, Marie. Oh, precious, I'm so happy to see you. My life is so different now. And it's all because of you. I owe you everything to you, Sonny. There's the waiter. It's like, ugh. Have to make small talk. Good day, sir. Our specials are the meatloaf, prime rib, and lobster. Which would you prefer? Prime rib. Our beef comes only from contented steers. And what will you have, young lady? I'll have the lobster. Thank you very much, sir. Your order will be ready shortly. Give flowers. Oh, Sonny, you're wonderful. I'm all right. Brought you flowers. Hawk Murray. Yep, same thing. It's GTA 4. Yeah. I'm gonna call this the lobster date. Okay. Sort of awkward. Tell about day. I'm not sure what to say next. Look menu. You're spinning your wheels looking at that. Look Murray. Talk about work. Marie just looks longingly into your eyes. Look, Marie. Yeah, it's just like a real date. Kiss Marie. Ah, there it is. Longingly in my eyes made me think, oh, she wants a kiss. If only Sierra wrote the script for my actual dates. Oh, by the way, she says, how do you like my new lipstick? It's called Pink Rapture. Why do I feel like we're going to find a little spoiler from the manual? It does, or the box, actually. I think it's the back of the box. It says that Marie gets kidnapped. So, probably does. But we'll need to remember that maybe. Pink Rapture. Probably find a case of that somewhere. Or what is it called? The little stick of it. Tube. Probably find a tube of that. It's my favorite. It's so pink. Ah, or maybe we need to know her favorite color. I don't know. Hold hands. No. Yeah, they really do on the back of the box. I think it was the back of the box. Let's check it out. I got it right here. Go West. That's not the right back of the box. No, it must be the manual. Because we haven't read the back of the box yet. Let's check. Let's check and see if the manual does such a thing. No, there's a part of this that talks about the story a little bit. Here it is. Jesse Baines, Death Angel. Well, maybe I read the back of the box because I have the back of the box. Let's look at it ourselves since we haven't done it ourselves on stream, or at least I don't think we did. Police Quest 2, back of the box. A prison break, a dead jailer, and now the Death Angel is back and he's got your number. I know for sure somewhere. No, we looked at this. I'm almost certain we looked at the back of this box. I could have swore it said somewhere. Maybe it was even the intro to the game. Somewhere it told us that. Maybe it's this cover. There's Jesse. There's a scuba diving. I already did part of that. I don't know if there's more scuba diving later. It's a big scuba diving game. Look at the hair on these folks. Oh, I know what it is. Hench. Have you seen this yet? I keep forgetting. We have this. We should watch this every day that we play a game. Back's a little weird. Here we go. Let's get back. Here it is. Enjoy.
Attention all units, be on the lookout for convicted felon Jesse Bain. Suspect has escaped from Lytton Prison and has taken hostages. Baines is considered armed and dangerous. 10-4.
2310 Mary responding, code 3.
Sierra Online
The
brings you
jail is a
real-life
house and the
action
Corvette's a
drama
truck.
of Police Quest 2, The Vengeance. This is the city, Lytton, a peaceful, law-abiding community, but not for long. Innocent lives are at stake once again, with the escape of the ruthless drug thug, the Death Angel. Convict Jesse Baines is back with a vengeance. A vengeance for the cop who sent him to prison. Your job, should you choose to accept it, is to help homicide detective Sonny Bonds return the crime-ridden Lytton streets to safety. From the lofty sky to the slimy sewer, Detective Bonds will stop at nothing to nab the infamous Death Angel and rescue his hostage-held honey, Sweet Cheeks Marie. Police Quest 2 continues the real-life authenticity
There
of
it
Police
is.
Quest 1 with improved 3D graphics, an expanded cityscape, and an intriguing plot that will test your detective's street smarts. Experience what it's really like to be a cop.
See, I knew we'd heard it somewhere. I knew we'd heard it somewhere. I love that. So that's a whole Sierra magazine video. And it has Gold Rush, Larry 3, King's Quest 4. You saw a little bit of that. We were fading out to get to the Police Quest stuff. Space Quest has a huge, disturbing skit with the pig guys. I don't know what their names are. Anyway, back to our date. Already in progress. It might be Larry 2. I may have misspoke. Because doesn't Larry 3 star the girl instead? Is that right? This is still Larry. So that may be 2 on that particular one. Here comes the chow. All right, what a date. Your dinner, sir. Please enjoy. Did her food show up? Because that's like half the food. Eat food. I got points. Hungry, you consume the meal in record time. Don't consume the prime rib in record time, you fool. Now I'm just embarrassed. Talk. A kiss again, I guess. That wouldn't be appropriate. All right. Hug. Say hello. Hi. Awkwardly sit. This game doesn't know the word awkwardly. Huh? I think it does. I think it does. Heartburn, appropriate for a date, yes. Stand. Sit. Pay bill. Who's Bill? Ah, there we go. Paying your bill, you thank the waiter for the fine food service. The meal was great. You had a lot of fun with Marie, but you must get back to task at hand, and you'll see Marie at home the next day. Back in the office. All right, the next day. This is a good time. Day 2. That's 3. Day 2. I have got to go. It's another slightly earlier than normal. Although I started a little early. I'm trying to start earlier when I have to leave early. I tried to kiss her and it's, oh, I have to type Kiss Marie, not just kiss. Well, maybe we'll load up the date at the start of next time and then we'll keep kissing Marie. It's not too hot for Twitch, is it, Hench? You want to see it now? All right, we'll go back to the date. Retro Demiurge needs a nightcap here. Oh. Oh, by the way, how do you like my new lipstick? Yep. Wow, you're some kisser, Sonny. Oh, that's right. I should know that. A morning cap, then. I don't know how much more of this I can take, Sonny. Listen, Sonny, we'd better go somewhere more private if you're going to keep this up. The meal is barely noticed as you and Marie take advantage of the precious moment. You see her at home and the rest is history. The next day. Well, there you go. Let's save day 2A. There we go. This is the better result, I guess. All right. I've got morning meetings. Who's excited for morning meetings? Oh dear. So we're going to go to credits. Or are we? Apparently not. There we go. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. You can stream Larry? Okay. Do I live in Seattle? No. I'm in the central time zone. Thank you so much for the raids, Hench1994 and Jimey Poopins. What the heck? Hold on, everybody. Restart the credits. That's not acceptable. There it is, Jimmy Poopins. Let's get those restart. There we go. It's your brother, yes, Jimmy. Oh, thanks so much for watching. I'm just gonna start over. Thanks for the raids, Hench1994 and Jimmy Poopins. I appreciate those very, very much. We're gonna have our own little raid here. You know someone is playing a point-and-click adventure, and we're looking for point-and-click adventures. Otherwise, I'll find someone random to go bother, yeah. Not quite worth the 2 M's. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Have you ever seen the point-and-click tag? It is a mess, the point-and-click tag. I'll read what we got. Looks like... I don't even know what that is. Dead by Daylight. Here we go. It's French, though. Not be a good stream to read. We wouldn't know what's going on. Well, some of us might. I don't know French myself. Here we go. Oxenfree. This looks like it might be a point and click. FMV Mobile. I don't know about this one. Let's try something else. Ah, that's so funny. The little like preview where I just see the picture, the game looked pixely, like maybe it would be. All right, we'll just find someone random. Let's start the music again so that's totally professional raid happening here. Here we go, Pizza Gamer. It's playing. What game is that? I don't know, it's an NES game, it looks like. Let's just raid in over there. Oh, Battletoads. How did I not recognize that? Everyone's hey to Pizza Gamer. Often hop in our stream and say hey, so we'll go do the same back. Arguably an adventure game. Okay, Just Form. Oh, Nitrous Form. I just saw Good Night. Sorry about that. And actually, good night, everyone. Jimmy, Retro Demiurgy, Hench. Just gonna say the last. Mysterious Besta. I don't see anyone else talking. We'll go with that. I know earlier, Uber Kitten, Maxilla. Everyone have a good night. Raiders, say hello to Pizza Gamer for me and have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow with ActRaiser 2.